C. Armadillo, my official Tooth Fairy headquarters. Attention, everyone. I am Dr. Armadillo. You are here for the first public presentation of his fairy ship's recently formed National Tooth Rangers. And now, proudly presenting the original Charter Tooth Rangers of the world. With Mr. Raoul Feldheiser at the mammoth dental organ.
Yours truly.
And commentary by my lovely assistant, Nurse Deirdre Durkin. Here, then, is a day in the life of a Tooth Ranger.
Entering first is Ranger Gladys Cramp, housekeeper to the Molar Marauder. Ranger Cramp begins our Ranger Day by wearing the official Ranger dress uniform, a white-on-white taffeta tunic over a naughty naga hide culotte. Very nice. And here's Ranger Nelson C. Armadillo displaying the official Ranger fatigue uniform, a lovely lavender Eisenhower jacket with lime green knickers, accented with orange knee-length socks. Ranger Doris Durango steps into spring with her official Tooth Ranger special events attire. White clinging body shirt complementing white hot pants. And finally, the Molar Marauder himself concludes our Ranger Day by introducing the official Ranger sleepwear, gum pink jammies with feet in them.
Thank you, everyone. Now, to one and all, we, the First National Tooth Rangers, gather together to say thank you. And, Raoul?
Good night, sweetheart. Till we meet tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow.
Good night.
By the way, those of you who are without a regular dentist, my hours here are weekdays.
Doctor, not now.
See me later.
Get together out there in Dental Land and get this all together out of the organ in Dental Land together.
12:30 a.m. A call on the tooth line takes me on a house call to 1247 Pleasant View Drive in the pleasant suburb of Pleasant View. Mr. Furble?
No, I'm Mrs. Furble.
How do you do? I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, my.
Who is it, honey?
I had a call about a pending tooth fallout.
Yeah, come in, please.
Thank you.
Who is it, honey?
You did say 12:30 for the tooth pickup.
Oh, this way. Yeah, 12:30.
I'm surprised you folks are still up.
Oh, we had a little trouble getting to sleep.
Oh, excited about my arrival, I suppose.
Well, you know.
Who is it, honey?
Well, that's the way it usually is.
Who is it, honey?
It's the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, no. Oh, it can't be.
What does he mean by that?
This way.
Mrs. Furble,
Oh, no, I'm Mr. Furble.
is there something wrong here?
No.
All right, how do you want to do this?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You want to get in bed, put out the light so I can sneak the old tootharoonie from under the pillow, or
Yes.
Yes.
you want to just hand it over and collect your dime? Whose tooth is it, by the way?
Oh, mine.
Okay, where is it?
It's in my mouth.
What's it doing in your mouth?
Oh, it hasn't fallen out yet.
Well, it's loose, but it won't come out.
Yeah, we figured by the time you got here.
Well, we tried everything. Really, we did.
In other words, no tooth.
Oh, we're very embarrassed.
Yeah, you're fairy.
All right, hold it. Did you try the old string the doorknob trick?
Nothing.
The knob came off.
How about the look up, look down gambit?
The look up?
How does that work?
Okay, come here. Make a fist.
A fist.
Go ahead. Now put it snug right here.
Under
Under
your...
on my chin. Right. That's it. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Now you say to the person, don't listen, sir.
Oh, no.
You say, look up.
Look up.
Then when he looks up like this, see, keep your fist there. Then you say, look down.
Look down.
And then,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I broke some.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
What happened?
Well, you told me to say look.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, what?
What?
What
Tooth.
happened?
I lost a tooth. Oh, my God.
Oh, this is
I feel
awful.
faint. I think I'm going to faint.
Get him some water.
Oh, wait, come on,
Call
sit
a
down.
doctor. Give me an
Sit down.
ambulance.
For your tooth?
Oh, boy.
Get him a pencil.
A pencil?
Well, don't you want to write yourself an IOU for a dime?
Wednesday, 1:10 in the early morning. I enter the Pleasant View Community Hospital and Nursing Home in the pleasant suburban community of Pleasant View.
Yes?
I believe that white uniform means you're a nurse serving the sick and injured.
No, it means I'm a cocktail waitress serving chips and dip.
Where will I find your emergency room?
Why? Did you lose it, Doctor?
Could I begin at the beginning?
Not when you're at the end.
See, you think I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor.
The white jacket, the button-up sides. Of course, how could I not recognize our distinguished staff barber?
Wrong. I am not who or what you think I am.
I think you're an intern from this hospital on the make. What do you think you are?
A hurt person seeking solace in the night.
I knew you were an intern from this hospital on the make.
Do you realize I'm dying from the mouth and you're delaying me and it's making me sick?
You mean you're not a doctor?
What does this look like?
What?
This, in the palm of my hand.
2 pieces of candy corn.
My teeth that were knocked out of my mouth.
You mean you really do want emergency room treatment?
That's right. I've lost a lot of blood.
Well, how much did you lose?
More than just 2 drops, I can tell you.
How much?
3 drops, maybe 3.5.
How did this happen?
I was demonstrating how to remove a loose tooth.
Oh, you mean this tooth was loose before
No,
you...
not my loose tooth, somebody else's.
Now, wait a minute. Whose tooth is this?
That's my tooth. It was a solid, wonderful, honest tooth. I was showing Mr. Ferble, who had called me to pick up his loose tooth, because, you see, he thought it was going to fall out by 12:30, but it didn't, how to remove it. And Mrs. Ferble accidentally hit me with her fist in the mouth. Where's your emergency room?
I need a couple of facts for this form.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Name and occupation.
Tooth Fairy. I collect people's teeth and leave dimes.
Any insurance?
Yes, I have my own group plan. It's called the Toothlevanian Mouth Insurance and Volunteer Firemen's...
Hello, Sergeant Narkey. This is Nightingale in hospital admissions. Go ahead, sir.
It provides for tooth fallout in time of peace.
I got one that's so stony his teeth are falling out.
Yes, this... Hello?
Dr. Armadillo?
Yes?
I'm sorry to wake you, but this is the Molar Marauder calling.
What time is it?
It's 3:15
A.M., P.M., or G.M.?
a.m.
Which one is that?
That's the morning one.
Oh, yes.
Doctor, I need your help. I'm in a little trouble.
Trouble? Where are you?
I'm in the, what do you call where I am,
Are
Sergeant?
you in jail or something?
I'm in jail, Doctor.
And that's where you're talking from.
Yes, you see, they're holding me in the Pleasant View Weirdo Freako tank because I told someone I was the Tooth Fairy, and that violates Section 789G of the Pleasant View Criminal Code. So if you, my employer, come down here to identify and vouchsafe for me, they'll let me go.
Identify and,
Vouchsafe.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. So can you do it? Can you come down here?
Call me back in a couple of hours.
Doctor, I can't do that.
Why not?
Well, he wants to know if I can call him back, Sergeant, in a couple of hours. Can I do that?
I mean, are you only allowed one phone call or something?
I'm only allowed one phone call, Doctor.
All right, Sneakers, I'll be down there.
Time should I...
About 12 noon.
Doctor,
Yes?
that's 9 hours from now.
Fine, I'll make a note of that.
I mean, couldn't you come sooner?
You want me to get up before it's time to get up?
When is it time to get up?
7 o'clock.
All right, make it 7 o'clock.
I can't. I have to go to the office.
Doctor, I'm in jail.
Well, I have a molar inversion to perform on Mrs. C.
A what?
A molar inversion.
Oh, he has a molar inversion to do, Sergeant, first thing in the morning.
So I must get my rest because a molar inversion is very exhausting.
Exhausting if you don't get it.
I'll come down, however, after it's all inverted.
Doctor, can you come down after it's inverted? Doctor?
Yes, suppose I come down after it's inverted.
All right. Oh, they're bringing someone else into the Weirdo Freako tank, someone with long hair. Hello there, you don't know me, but my name is...
Well, you can be sure it isn't George Washington.
It's George Washington, Doctor.
Friday morning, 9:12 a.m. The Pleasant View Municipal Building, where I have been held in the bananas tank overnight, because I told someone that I am...
The Tooth Fairy.
That's right, Corporal. This...
Sergeant.
Yes, this man is America's beloved Tooth Fairy, and for him I'll vouchsafe...
Gesundheit.
I appreciate your coming down this morning and vouching safe Gesundheit. Thank you. I do miss my morning coffee, though. Like I know you did a molar inversion on Mrs. Carlip yesterday and must be very tired. Yes, molar inversions can be quite exhausting. Did Mrs. Yes, Mrs. Carlip's molar inverted very nicely.
Hey, buddy.
Yes?
We don't allow talk like that in here.
Sorry. There's a coffee machine beside the payphone, Doctor. Would you draw me a black light cream, no sugar, while I call Nurse Durkin? Of course. Let's see, with sugar, no sugar, sugar.
The machine's busted.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brunkley. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm supposed to paint some walls here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they wanted Bill Lewis green, only I ain't got no Bill Lewis.
I think that's bilious green.
Yeah, but so I mixed up some swamp mud green in this here cup for the chief to okay.
Mola Marauder, I have a message for you. Doctor, remember Mr. Brunkley, Is that my coffee there?
No, that's not,
Your message is to go to the home of Mr. Ferble. Oh, he's the man whose tooth is loose but won't come out. This looks like mud. Did his tooth fall out?
Doc.
No, you're to wait on his roof tonight outside his bedroom window.
Doc.
And when it falls out, he'll signal you. Tastes like paint. Well, I'm off on a molar mission. Oh, please, my tongue is literally hanging out to go with you. You feel okay? Why? Because your tongue is bilious green.
No, that's swamp mud. I ain't got no Bill Lewis.
We've been waiting out here on this roof 3 hours and nothing. Well, that's all part of the fairy game, Doctor. Ah, I see someone moving inside. It's a woman, and she's on the telephone.
That's right, officer. He's peeping right in the window. He's got beady eyes and sort of a bilious green tongue.
It's swamp mud green. He didn't have bilious.
Oh, hurry, please.
Saturday morning, the Pleasant View Municipal Building. Nurse Durkin arrives to identify and vouchsafe for her two employers, who, due to circumstances beyond their control, were picked up as...
Peeping Toms.
That's right. Outside the A.G. Ferber home on Willikers Drive.
Tell them who I am, Nurse Durkin. Tell them.
Hey, I'll do the telling here, Mac.
Oh, good. Someone should.
Okay. First, who's the dodo with the beady eyes and the green tongue?
I am Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, dentist.
Hey, what did I say?
You said, hey.
Right. And who's the twicky twerp in the white mask with the bells on his feet?
Newton J. Snookers, sir, a DA to the dodo here. That means dental assistant.
And he's also America's beloved tooth fairy person.
Tell Nurse Durkin to tell him that I'm the inventor of the famous Armadingo molar inversion.
Tell him to clam up.
Tell him to clam up.
Clam up, sir. Molars were never inverted until I inverted them,
Doctor.
All right. Now we're going to hear why two grown men are sneaking around looking in decent citizens' windows. All right?
Okay. Yes, I want to hear this, too. You see, as the tooth fairy, I'm required to go out and collect teeth from under people's pillows and leave a dime.
Go on.
Go on. Well, I was called to the Ferble house for a tooth pickup, but something happened, and Mr. Ferble asked me to wait outside. Then Mrs. Ferble noticed Dr. Armadingo peering in the window, and that's what happened. I see.
Why was you waiting outside?
That I can't tell you. That's confidential between me and the toothie. I know why, sir.
Why?
Do you think I'd tell you?
Why does he know and I can't know?
He's a tooth ranger.
All right. Either you tell me or you spend a couple of weeks in the Hoosgow.
I'm sorry, officer. I cannot reveal a confidence entrusted to me, America's beloved tooth fairy.
And you, Dodo?
Is that me? Yes.
Yeah.
When I became a tooth ranger, I took the promise of secrecy. I will not break that promise, for though you may curse me and break my body, you cannot break my ranger spirit.
Okay, lock him up.
The reason is this. You see, Mr. Ferble... Doctor, you promised. Well, I also promised my bowling team I'd play next week. Boys and girls, should a ranger break his ranger promise or play for his bowling team? Nurse Durkin?
Send your vote to this radio station in care of the tooth fairy.
But do it fast. I bowl Friday.
The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, my place of employment at official Tooth Fairy headquarters.
Dr. Armadingo's office.
Nurse Durkin?
Doctor?
Yes, I am.
Where are you?
Well, you take Highway 16 to the junction.
You know there's a patient waiting here in the chair for you.
You mean Mrs. Carlett?
No, a Mr. Garnish. He's brand new.
Well, put him in the treatment chair.
He's in the treatment chair, Doctor. He's been sitting there waiting for almost an hour with his mouth open.
Well, tell him to rinse until I get there.
How soon will you get here?
Perhaps tomorrow, if I'm lucky.
Doctor?
Or the day after that.
Doctor?
Certainly by Friday. My team bowls Friday.
Dr. Armadingo?
Yes, I'll be there shortly as soon as I say goodbye to Nurse Durkin. Goodbye, Nurse Durkin, and tell Mr. Garnish to wait.
Mr. Garnish?
Uh-huh.
I just spoke to Dr. Armadingo. He'd like you to wait.
When will he be here?
Tomorrow, maybe.
Huh?
That's the fairy phone. Excuse me.
Did she say tomorrow? Did you say tomorrow?
Fairy phone.
Nurse Durkin, this is the Molar Marauder.
Yeah.
I won't be in today.
Right.
Perhaps not even for the whole week.
Oh, be still my beating heart.
What?
I'll tell Dr. Armadingo.
You don't have to. I'll tell him myself.
He's not here, and I don't know where he is or when I'll be back.
He's here with me in jail, and I think it'll be a month or 2 or 3.
Did you say in jail?
Pardon me, but did you say tomorrow?
Mr. Garnish, would you please go back and sit in your chair?
Well, how long do I have to sit there?
Until I tell you to get up.
All right.
Molar Marauder,
Here.
when I left you yesterday, you were sprung.
That's right. Even though Dr. Armadingo stood by the Tooth Ranger Code and refused to discuss my secret tooth mission, the sergeant said we were such twicky twerps we could go.
So what happened?
Dr. Armadingo said a bad word.
What bad word does Dr. Armadingo know?
Have you ever heard Dr. Armadingo say raspberries?
Yeah,
That's the
bad word, right.
Why do I have to sit here all day?
The Pleasant View Municipal Jail, where Dr. Armadingo and yours truly are being held in custody.
One of you Newton J. Snookers?
Right here, officer. He's the Tooth Fairy. Doctor, not so loud. Well, you are the Tooth Fairy.
Well,
Yes, but that's why we're here. They think we're both bananas for saying I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Well, there's someone here to see you, Snookers.
Who is it?
Mr. Shyster. You want to see him?
Oh, yes, please.
All right.
Who is this shyster person? Mr. Shyster's a lawyer, and I understand a very fine one. Who recommended him? Mrs. Shyster. Mrs. Shyster? Don't you remember? She was the very attractive lady selling the all-day lollipops when we were booked yesterday. Here he comes. Now let me do the talking. Right.
Hi, sweethearts. I'm R.G. Shyster, your pal with a wink when you're in the clink.
My name is Newton Snookers, Mr. Shyster, and this is Dr. Armadillo, my employer.
Armadillo?
Right. I invented the famous molar inversion.
Uh-huh. Good for you, sweetheart.
Mrs. Shyster said you might be able to help us.
Right.
What did your wife have in mind?
My mother, you mean?
Your mother?
Oh, yeah, the wife works the federal pen. This is Mom's territory. Why you in here?
Well, we were standing on a roof. Doctor, please, I'll handle this. Mr. Shyster, I'd like you to keep what I'm about to tell you confidential.
Confidential?
Yes.
Hey, confidence is my game, sweetheart.
Mr. Shyster?
Tell him I said.
Know who I am?
Yeah, Newton Snookers.
No, that's my civilian name, but in actuality, I am America's beloved tooth fairy.
The tooth fairy?
That's right.
You're kidding.
Ask the doctor. That's why we were standing on someone's roof. I invented the famous molar inversion, you know.
Even though
God, you want to let me out of here?
Mr. Shyster?
I got to check out some lollipop flavors with Mom.
Well, will you be back?
Oh, sure. I get back this way every Christmas when I help Mom pass out the turkeys and the flowers and the...
Mr. Shyster? Mr. Shyster? I don't think he believes I invented the molar inversion.
So if you want me, you just blow the moo cow horn.
Okay.
Fairy phone.
Nurse Durkin,
Yeah,
this is the Molar Marauder.
right.
As you know, I'm in, along with Dr. Armadillo, we're in the...
You're in the clink.
We're in the clink.
So what do you want?
Well, as you know, Nurse
Be
Durkin...
right there, Mr. Garnish. Go on.
Do you have a cow in the office?
Hold it.
Right.
What do you want, Mr. Garnish?
I'm thirsty.
Attached to the chair is a water fountain.
There aren't any more paper cups. I used them while building a castle tower.
I'll bring some more.
When will Dr. Armadillo get here?
Soon.
It seems like I've been here for weeks.
Why don't you lie back and get some sleep?
Then I won't sleep good tonight. I didn't sleep good in here last night.
I'm on the phone, Mr. Garnish.
By the way, before you leave tonight, please be sure and lock the chair so it can't rotate.
Right.
Last night I corkscrewed myself into the ceiling.
I'll be right back.
Almost killed myself when I got up this morning.
Molar Marauder.
Yes.
Now, what do you want?
Well, I asked people to write in and help Dr. Armadillo with his decision. Should a ranger keep a ranger secret or bowl with his team?
Yeah.
Games.
How's the mail running?
12 letters. I'll say the same thing. He should bowl with his bowling team.
Who sent those?
His bowling team. Let me speak with Dr. Armadillo.
All right. Dr. Armadillo, it's for you. Oh, fine. Hello?
Doctor, Mr. Garnish, your new patient. He's getting bored and wants to leave.
Tell him that tomorrow Raoul Feldheiser will be training at the Mammoth Dental Organ in my office.
I told him he still wants to leave.
Oh, any suggestions for keeping him?
Well, he wants to trace a copy of that picture on your wall.
You mean Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
That's the one.
All right, but tell him not to smudge Dopey's autograph.
Right.
Lots of people think I wrote Dopey's name, but I didn't, did I?
No, you didn't.
There's only one Dopey, right? Nurse Durkin?
Right, there's only one dopey.
Dr. Nelson C. Armadillo, my place of employment at official Tooth Fairy headquarters.
Fairy phone.
Nurse Durkin, this is the former Molar Marauder.
The what?
I'm folding up that old fairy file folder, Nurse Durkin. I'm turning in the magic wand.
Okay.
It's now apparent to me that people are indifferent to the Tooth Fairy. Let me explain.
Is this going to take long?
I don't think so, no.
Well, try and snap it up. I'm busy.
Okay. See, I asked people to write in and encourage Dr. Armadillo to keep a Tooth Ranger's secret, even if it meant he'd stay in jail and miss bowling with his team on Friday night, right?
Right.
And when all the mail had been counted, the doctor received 12 pieces of mail, all saying go bowl, and all of it...
from his bowling team.
Right. While I received one picture postcard from Nacogdoches saying, wish you were here.
Good morning, Nurse Durkin.
July.
B.
Good morning, Doctor.
Therefore, it's time for me to recognize that I'm no longer needed. Nay, no longer...
Whoopee!
What is that?
That's Dr. Armadillo saying whoopee.
My bowling team won, Nurse Durkin, and I made it possible.
That's very nice.
Nurse Durkin.
Thank you. Whoopee!
Now let's go into your office because you have a patient
People-
treatment chair, and he's been waiting there 3 days and 2 nights. Muller Marauder.
Yes.
I'll talk to you on the doctor's extension. Hold on.
Right.
This way, Doctor.
Whoopee!
Mr. Garnish, this is Dr. Armadingo.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I have a terrible toothache.
My bowling team won last night.
Muller Marauder?
Here.
Now, what is it you want?
Well, I just called to ask you to tell the doctor I'm quitting.
Tell him yourself. Doctor,
Yes?
it's the Muller Marauder.
Hello?
Doctor, I have some bad news for you.
My team won last night.
I'm quitting, Doctor.
They're going to give me an award.
Doctor, I'm quitting.
They're going to give me a bronze casting of my entire hand.
Doctor.
Would somebody please give me a dentist?
The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, my former place of employment and former Tooth Fairy headquarters. Good morning, Nurse Durkin.
Good morning, Dr. Armadingo.
Has my hand come in yet?
What are you talking about, Doctor?
My bowling team won Friday night.
Tell me that.
My good playing made it possible, and so my team is having a bronze casting made of my entire hand.
No, it didn't come in yet.
Well, when it does...
I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, Nurse Durkin. I said good morning.
Didn't you quit?
That's correct. But I had to come in for some belongings and an important interview, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Is this the office of a Newton Snookers?
I'm Mr. Snookers.
Yeah, I'm from the Daily Blotter.
Oh, yes. Is the doctor in his office?
Yeah.
This way, sir.
Right. What's the big story?
Dr. Armadingo, stop the music, Raoul.
Right.
Doctor, I have an important announcement to make. All right. I, Newton J. Snookers, America's beloved Tooth Fairy, regretfully... Doctor, could you hold the rinsing until I finished with my announcement? Hold the rinsing, Mr. Garnish. Regretfully announce that I'm quitting as America's beloved Tooth Fairy.
Doctor, your hand just came in.
Whoopee! Hit it, Raoul!
What hand came in?
His bronze hand.
Did you hear my announcement, Mr. Reporter?
What bronze hand?
He won the championship for his bowling team.
See, I'm quitting as the Tooth Fairy.
Wow! What a story!
Sure it is. That's why I called you in the...
Hey, Doc, how did you do it?
Well, it was the last frame, and I picked up the ball, and I heard it...
Let's go into another room, Doc. I can't hear. Can I play something for you?
This isn't happening to me.
All right. This isn't happening to me.
I don't believe this.
All right. I don't believe this. No, I don't believe it anymore.
Will you stop it?
All right. Will you stop it? Oh, will you stop it? I want to stop it right now.
Wednesday, 4:15 p.m. I enter the offices of the Daily Blotter, the very same newspaper in which I once announced my Tooth Fairy headquarters.
May I help you?
I'd like to run an ad in your newspaper.
How much space do you need?
Well, right now I'm living in a small apartment.
How much space for the ad?
Oh, well, it's an important announcement, so I'll need a lot of space.
How much?
Can I buy a full page?
A full-page ad will cost you 79 cents.
Gee, that's awful cheap for a newspaper ad.
Well, not for this rag.
Maybe you're mistaken about the rates.
If a mistake was made, you made it walking in here in the first place. 1 page, 79 cents.
How much for a 2-page ad?
$1.40. But can I give you some advice?
Yes.
For $20, you can buy the whole newspaper, including the building you're standing in and a gas station in Nacogdoches.
Okay, make it a full-page ad.
You saw the gas station. What do you want to say?
Important announcement. As America's beloved Tooth Fairy, I regretfully announce my resignation to the entire world.
That's it?
That's it.
This is your ad?
That's my ad.
Want me to save you 74 cents?
Sure.
See those steps? Well, they go to the roof of this building. When you get up there, give George a nickel and tell him you got an announcement to make.
Okay.
What kind of announcement?
Well, I'm resigning, see, as America's beloved.
No, I mean, is it a happy one or a sad one?
It's a sad one, I think.
Oh, okay. Attention, everyone! We got a sad announcement coming up. Okay, stand right on the edge and talk good and loud.
Right. Attention, everyone. This is the Tooth Fairy. I'm resigning.
Where's your nickel?
Here you are.
Okay, now you can go back down the way you came up.
Will that reach a lot of people shouting?
Sonny, shouting from the rooftops reaches twice as many people as the newspaper.
How many people does the newspaper reach?
Yeah, you see that kid on the corner selling papers?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Hey.
Yeah?
Want to buy a gas station?
Thursday, 9:05 a.m. The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, my former official Tooth Fairy headquarters. Good morning, Nurse Durkin.
Good morning. Oh, no.
Yes, it is I, America's beloved Tooth Fairy, returning to my beloved Tooth Fairy headquarters.
Was it all a dream?
Was what all a dream?
Didn't you announce that you were going to quit?
That's right.
Then why did you lie to me?
Nurse Durkin, I decided to throw in the wand, to give up the glitter.
Just tell me.
Because no one cared about me, I tried to announce that I would quit as the Tooth Fairy. But no one even cared to listen to my announcement that I quit. So I gave up trying to announce that I was going to quit.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, here's my fairy file folder, fairy phone, and my fairy photo for up in your wall above your desk.
No, thanks. Dr. Amadingo gave me a picture to fill the space.
I can see you're pleased that I've returned, Nurse Durkin, and I'd like to say it's nice to be back. Okay, I'll inform Dr. Amadingo that I've returned. Rinse. Hello, Dr. Amadingo. I'm back.
What? Hold the music, Raoul. What?
I've returned for work, Doctor.
Well, I'm working on Mrs. Carelip's mouth right now. You'll have to wait.
It's me, Newton Snookers.
Yes. Well, you'll have to wait with your mouth in the mouth waiting room like everyone else.
Doctor, it's me, the Tooth Fairy.
Mr. Sneakers?
Yes.
Oh, yes, so it is. What is it?
I'm back.
From where?
From resigning.
Where's that? Near Fargo?
Doctor, I quit.
You can't quit. You're my only assistant, and you're also the Tooth Fairy.
Doctor.
Yes?
You see, I'll be in my office.
He's a good worker, but very strange.
Is resigning near Fargo?
Yes, I think it is near Fargo.
Monday, 10:20 a.m. The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, my place of employment and official Tooth Fairy headquarters. Good morning, Nurse Durkin.
Yeah, and you found the clamps flags.
Do I have any calls on the...
Fairy phone.
It's probably a wrong number. It always is.
It's for you.
No, this is not the Starbright Motel, and I wish... Oh, I'm sorry. See, I thought I had a wrong number. Well, I know you called. But you see, this tooth
Just
line...
get the address.
What's the address?
And the name.
And the name?
Tell him you'll be there pronto Dante.
I'll be there pronto Dante.
Now hang up.
Now hang up.
Cy Gesund.
What?
That's the name you wrote on the tooth log here.
Oh, yes, that's the name, Cy Gesund. Well, I'm off, Nurse Durkin, on another mission of tooth. Is there anything I can do before I...
Yeah, close the door behind you.
Right.
Hello, good evening, and what's up?
Mr. Gesund.
In person.
I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Terrific for you, for me the same. Come in.
You put in a call, Mr. Gesund?
Call me Cy.
You put in a call...
And here your fairy ship is what I got for you.
I don't understand, Mr. Gesund. What is this?
What does it look like?
It looks like false teeth. False teeth plates. There must be over...
To be Leonard perfect, you got exactly 37 plates of teeth there.
I don't get it.
Ain't you the Tooth Fairy who collects teeth and gives coins?
Right.
Well, then these little jewels right here is my passport for busting out of this hole in the ceiling. Here, take the box.
Where did you get these, Mr. Gesund?
Put them in your sack.
Where did you get these?
My hearing isn't too good. What?
Cy Gesund.
In person?
Did you take Mrs. Minnelli's lower plates?
Huh?
Did you take Mr. Peeper's uppers?
What?
His hearing isn't too good.
Who turned out the light?
Quick, out the window, and take a left at the chimney.
Mr. Gesund, I just can't
The
do
window is open. Go. Send a check to Cy Gesund, Acapulco, down Mexico way, and don't spare the postage paste.
What?
Post haste.
You got it.
Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, my official Tooth Fairy headquarters and place of employment.
Fairy phone.
Nurse Durkin, this is the Molar Marauder.
Right.
Have I had any calls on the fairy phone?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll check back. Did you say yeah?
You got a house call at the 400 Hotel at 24th Street. The room number...
Then I'm on my way, pronto denti.
The room number... Hello? Oh, I don't believe this. He didn't even wait for the room number.
Yes, may I help you?
Yes, which way to room 24?
We haven't a room 24.
How about 240?
You take number 7 elevator to the 3rd floor.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Of course I am.
And I just love your sneaks with the bells.
Up elevator, up elevator.
3, please.
3 what? 3 little bears, 3 little birds, 3 blind mice, 3
3
what?
floor. Number 3 floor.
Oh, right. I love your little sneaks with the bells.
Thank you.
This is number 3 floor. Passageway to all rooms beginning with the number 2.
Thank you. Which is the best way to room 240?
Take the laundry chute to the basement and come up from the fire escape to the 3rd floor. That's the room over there.
Oh, it's that close?
You didn't ask for close, you asked for best.
Thank you.
I'll turn out the light now, sweetheart.
Okay, Harold.
Harold,
Yeah?
I think somebody's tapping at our window.
Who's there?
It's me, the Tooth Fairy.
Well, what do you want?
Didn't you call about a tooth fallout?
No, not here. Try next door.
Right. Thank you. Must have had the wrong room number. I'll try this one here. Hello? Hello in there. Oh, hello. I'm the Tooth Fairy, and I'm here to look under your pillow.
Is that right?
Yes.
Take a look at this.
What's this, a billfold?
Read the words there.
Around the star?
Yeah.
Special Hotel Police. Oh, that's a badge. That's a badge. Isn't that a badge?
That's a badge.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadillo, my official Tooth Fairy headquarters.
That's right, officer. He's the Tooth Fairy.
All right. But make sure he's got the right room number next time.
Right. Put him on the phone, will you?
Hey, Fairy. She wants to talk to you.
Thank you. Hello, Nurse Durkin.
Muller Marauder.
Thank you for telling the hotel detective who I am. I appreciate it.
Okay.
When I heard it was a tooth call, I tried to leap into instant action.
Yeah.
And leaped into the hotel detective's room by mistake.
Yeah, next time, wait for the room number before you leap.
What is the room number?
603.
Fine, I'll go there pronto denti.
Make sure they're still there and didn't check it. Hello? Hello?
Sheila, did you call the hotel laundry people for my shirts?
That's called the valet.
Did you call the valet?
I called the valet.
And why ain't they here? What a dumb hotel.
Hey, we just got in the room and you're calling me
I
names.
gotta have shirts. What a dumb hotel. You call and nobody comes.
I thought this was going to be a second honeymoon and you was going to be nice and say sweet things.
I gotta have shirts. What a dumb hotel.
What did you call me?
I said what a dumb hotel.
Say something sweet.
You're beautiful.
What'd you say?
I said you're beautiful.
Thank you. I'm here about...
Yeah, come on in.
Who is it, Harry?
It's me, the...
What took so long?
Well, see, I got the wrong room.
What a dumb hotel.
Where is the...
Sheila, where'd you put them?
In the pillowcase on the bed.
Here, when am I going to get them back?
You want them back?
Oh, what a dumb hotel, of course.
When do you...
Bring them back tomorrow. How much money is it going to be?
A dime for each one.
All right. And don't go heavy on the starch.
How many are there in here?
12.
Okay, that'll be $1.20. Here you are.
What's this?
Your money.
You going to pay me?
Oh, yes. We always do that. See you tomorrow.
They take the shirts, Harry?
Yeah. What a great hotel.
What?
I said this is a great hotel.
A call on the tooth line has taken me to the famed 400 Hotel. But a mix-up in the room number requires that I check back with my official Tooth Fairy headquarters.
Dr. Armadillo's office.
Nurse Durkin, this is the Molar Marauder.
Yeah.
I'm calling from the lobby of the 400 Hotel. I think there's been a mix-up.
No kidding.
I went to the room number you gave me, but when I tried to look under the pillow, the people in the room gave me the whole pillow.
So you didn't pick up a tooth?
No, but I picked up a dozen shirts, medium starch. Is the self-service laundry near our building open on weekends?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I promised these for early Monday. But the point is, something did go wrong, Nurse Durkin.
The point that went wrong is your head.
What?
Look, I tried to tell you that the people might have checked out of the room, but you hung up before I could get it out.
Well, I try to leap into instant action.
Yeah, all right.
whenever I can.
The people who were in that room called, and they said if you show up, meet them in the hotel restaurant. The name's Fenley.
The restaurant?
The people. The restaurant's the Flaming Pit of Hades.
Flaming Pit of...
It's next to the Blue Skies of Heaven bar.
Blue Skies of Heaven bar, right.
Pardon me, am I going in the right direction for the Flaming Pit of Hades?
Brother, have you lived a life of evil?
No, I'm the Tooth.
Then you're not going that way.
What about the Blue Skies of Heaven?
And that's where you're going.
To the Blue Skies?
Yes, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thank you. Oh, there it is. The Flaming Pit. Isn't that cute? The waiters are all dressed up in little red devil suits. Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to the Flaming Pit, and watch your step.
Thank you. I'm looking for the...
all deliveries are made to the back door, please.
I'm looking for the...
what is this?
This?
Oui.
This is a pillowcase with dirty shirts.
Laundry?
Right. See, I'm the Tooth Fairy, and I was up...
Stand to one side, please.
Thank you. I'm looking for the Fenley family.
Good
Understand?
evening. Welcome to the Flaming Pit, and watch your step.
I was supposed to meet them here in...
And when will you have this back?
What is this?
Tablecloths, serviettes, what else?
Well, see, I'm the Tooth Fairy, and what I really... What was that?
That, monsieur, was someone getting the check.
Sounded like he walked into the Flaming Pit.
Oh, no, monsieur. He gets up from the table with the check. Then he walks into... the Flaming Pit.
Friday, 3:15 p.m. The Tishomingo Tower Self-Service Laundry, where I am washing and ironing a dozen shirts I accidentally picked up instead of teeth.
Your iron shirt's real nice for a man.
Thank you. These are men's shirts I'm ironing.
Men don't usually iron good, you know.
I know.
Girls iron better than men.
Right.
That's because girls iron more than men iron.
Mm-hmm.
You're a better ironer than most girls, don't you think?
Well, yes.
Don't be embarrassed, Josh.
Well, I guess you're right, I am.
Well, now you're getting cocky about it. I don't like cockiness.
I'm sorry.
You're better, but you're not great.
Listen.
If you were great, you'd be somebody, like the world's greatest ironer. Are you?
What?
The world's greatest ironer.
No, I'm not the world's greatest ironer. I'm the Tooth Fairy, and I've got to get these shirts back to the people to whom they belong.
You're the what? Hey, I'm talking.
I'm the Tooth Fairy. And would you hand me that sprinkling can?
You mean that's why you're doing these shirts, because you're the Tooth Fairy?
That's right.
Sam!
Yeah.
Come over here.
Yeah?
You know who this is here?
No, but he's a pretty good ironer.
You know why he irons good?
Yeah, he probably went to ironing school.
He's the Tooth Fairy.
I think you got your fairies mixed up.
Why?
The Tooth Fairy takes teeth and leaves money, and this guy is ironing shirts.
Sir,
Yes.
you sure you're the Tooth Fairy?
Yes, I'm sure.
Then how come you're ironing shirts? The Tooth Fairy doesn't iron shirts.
Well, this Tooth Fairy irons shirts and washes them, too.
Go get the cops. We got a nutsaw here.
I'm doing shirts because I'm substituting this week for the washing and ironing fairy. That's it. You see, he's sick. He's sick.
That
well,
makes
why didn't you
sense.
say
Yeah,
so?
I'm right. I'll go get my shirts. Now I understand you. That is why you aren't so good, right?
Right.
Yeah, my name is Sam Naki, and this is my wife Gladys.
He likes medium starch.
And hang 'em on hangers.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Do the collars soft. I got a sensitive neck.
Listen, folks, I really...
He used to be in athletics.
Well, I can't really...
Yeah, he was a wrestler.
When do you want these?
Monday is good. Real good.
Okay. Monday, 9:25 a.m. The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadillo, my official Tooth Fairy headquarters and place of employment. Good morning, Nurse Durkin.
You're 25 minutes late and you had to call on the fairy phone.
I'm sorry, but I had to deliver some laundry I did over the weekend.
Here's the address. You go there at midnight.
Right, I'll be in my office practicing my Tooth Fairy song.
Snookers.
Yes.
If you're going to play music on that phonograph again, keep it down.
Right.
Snookers,
Yes.
turn down that music.
What?
There's sick patients waiting in this office.
I know that, but they'll have to wait. I can only work on one mouth at a time. Good morning, Sneakers. Good morning, Doctor. How was your weekend? I was on the golf green doing a lot of putting. How about you? I was in the laundry room doing a lot of shirts. That's nice. What was that? Nurse Durkin?
I'm in your office.
What was that?
Your phonograph fell out of your office window.
My good fairy phono? How did that happen?
Probably walked too close to the window.
Friday midnight, 1117 Ridgely Drive. Let's see. That's Master Henry Ritzy, age 8, second floor, south bedroom.
You always talk to yourself on the job?
What?
Hey, that's a terrific get-up you got there. What's that TF mean?
Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that's beautiful. Not as class as mine, but very nice.
Who are you? Hey, what did you throw in my face?
Now you know who I am.
It's sand. Why'd you throw sand at me?
Because I am the Sandman.
You're kidding.
I don't machen mit the kidding, and I'm ripping off this place tonight, so find yourself another heist.
You mean you're robbing this place?
Well, what did you come here to do, sweetheart? Take a tooth from under a pillow?
Well, I certainly did.
Oh, I love those sneaks with the bells.
Thank you.
Now stick 'em up.
The bells?
The hands, dum-dum, the hands.
Oh.
Thursday, 9:15 a.m. The office of Dr. Nelson C. Armadillo, my official Tooth Fairy headquarters.
Dr. Armadillo's office.
Nurse Durkin, this is the Molar Marauder.
Yeah,
Could I speak to the doctor?
he's with a patient.
It's rather important.
I'll take a message.
Um,
Yeah,
it's been written out for me, so I have to put my glasses on to read it.
written out.
While on a recent nighttime house call, I was apprehended and taken captive by a certain person who isn't just fooling around. However, I will be released if you agree to pay a ransom of $250,000. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you agree to this, I will tell you when and where to leave the 12, the 1.
The money. Just say the money.
The money. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, that's the message, Nurse Durkin. So,
Give it a telephone number, too.
the telephone number is 1, 2...
That's the money you're reading.
Oh, that's the money. The telephone number is...
Muller Marauder.
Yeah?
Look, I'm very busy. Can you call back in a couple hours?
Nurse Durkin, I have been kidnapped. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
And do you know who kidnapped me?
Let's have it.
The Sandman.
What?
The Sandman is who kidnapped me. She doesn't believe me.
Why not?
Well, would you believe it if you got the call?
Muller Marauder.
Nurse Durkin, the Sandman is his professional name. His real name is,
Willard Wehrmacht.
Willard Wehrmacht. Could you ask the doctor about the money?
All right, hold on.
Thank you.
Rinse.
Dr. Amadingo.
Stop rinsing, yes?
The Muller Marauder's on the phone. He's been kidnapped by the Sandman.
Uh-huh.
And he's looking for $1,250,000 in ransom money.
Well, I didn't see it in here.
Thank you.
That's a lot of money to lose.
It certainly is a lot to lose, but he's always losing something. Last week, which tube was I working on?
This one.
Oh, yes, there's the little devil. Yes? Hello?
Dr. Armadingo?
Yes, I am.
Please excuse this call to your home, Doctor, but this is not a routine call.
Uh-huh.
This is the Sandman calling.
Who?
The Sandman, the person who has kidnapped your associate and America's beloved Tooth Fairy.
Oh, yes. How are you, Mr.
Wehrmacht.
Wehrmacht, yes.
Fine, thank you. And you?
Tired, but feeling fine. What can I do for you?
The name of the game, Doctor, is money.
Game? Oh, I understand now.
Good.
This is a radio quiz show, right?
Doctor?
Are we on the air? Hello, everyone.
We
This
are
is-
next on the air. We're on the phone. And if you don't stop these dummkopf tricks, your friends at Tooth Fairy will be a nick-nick.
Who is this, really?
This is the Sandman, Willard Wehrmacht.
The man who called the office and demanded a huge ransom?
Ah, yeah, correct. However, I only made it as high as I did because I was testing you. Now, down to the nitty-gritty. How much?
How much what?
How much will you pay to get him back?
How much do you want?
How much do you have? Add it up.
How much is 0 plus 0?
That's nothing.
That's how much I have.
You have no money?
No, I don't.
What kind of cheapo dentist are you? You must have some cash. You must own some valuables. Think.
Well, I have a picture of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on my wall, autographed by Dopey.
Nothing.
I have a bronze casting of my entire hand.
Did you say your hand?
Yes, it's a bowling trophy.
Nothing. What else?
Well, except for my marble collection, that's it.
Your what?
Marbles. I have a collection of rare marbles.
How many Clearys do you have in this collection?
12 Clearys.
Steelies?
7 Steelies.
That's it. You give me the marbles, I'll give you the Tooth Fairy, okay?
I can't do that.
Then say auf Wiedersehen to the Tooth Fairy.
You mean?
Yes.
If you do, you'll be very sorry. Because the Molo Marauder is a person loved and respected by men, women, and children everywhere, all of whom would do anything for their beloved Tooth Fairy. Anything.
Then you'll give up the marbles.
No, I'm playing in the National Marble Tournament next week. Boys and girls, should a Tooth Ranger play with his marbles or lose them and save yours truly? Write to Marbles in care of this radio station.
And do it fast. I need the
Wednesday, 9:05 a.m. I, America's beloved Tooth Fairy, have been kidnapped by the Sandman, alias Willard Wehrmacht, notorious cat burglar and jewel thief. Good morning, Nurse Durkin.
Good morning, Doctor.
This is my employer, Dr. Nelson C. Armadingo, who's been asked to pay a heavy ransom to obtain my release.
Is everything all right, Doctor?
What?
I said, is
Oh,
everything...
yes, fine, just fine.
Yeah, well, you have a patient waiting.
In my office?
In your office.
Fine, then I'll,
Doctor,
Yes?
where are you going? That's the broom closet.
Oh, then my office.
Your office is over there.
Yes, fine, I'll be in my office. Hello, Mr. Garnish.
Hello, Doctor.
Open up, please.
All right.
Open wider. Wider.
I can't get water.
Dr. Amadingo,
Oh, yes.
don't forget you have a 12 noon luncheon today at the Dental Society.
Right. Open up wider.
They're meeting at... Doctor,
Yes.
why are you looking in Mrs. Careliff's ear?
Her what?
Right here.
Oh, yes. I thought I'm
All
sorry.
right, Doctor, what is it? What's happening?
I can't pay it. I can't. It's too much.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Wehrmacht wants me to pay a ransom for the release of the Molar Marauder.
How much does he want?
$1 million for my collection of rare marbles, including 5 Clearys and 7 Steelies. This is a dark day, Nurse Durkin.
Shouldn't you call the G-Men or somebody about this?
Wait a minute. The sky has just opened up.
All right.
Not you, Mrs. Kellett. Nurse Durkin, I'll take this before the Tishomingo Towers Dental Society. After all, if the Tooth Fairy's in trouble, all dentists should sink their teeth into the problem.
Doctor, Mrs. Kellett.
Oh, yes. Open wide, Mrs. Kellett. Yes, I see very clearly what must be done.
That's good.
It's one for all and all for one. We must all pull together.
All of them?
All of them, yes. Open wider.
Oh, no, not my teeth.
We must save the Tooth Fairy for America's future generations of unborn mouths. Rinse, Mrs. Caleb. I better go write all of this down.
Dr. Amadingo. Now, will you stop rinsing, Mrs. Caleb?